Stop blowing up my phone and asking me about the changes to the frames and receiver rule. I'm gonna break it down today, so let's go ahead and talk about it. What is up, Wolverines, and welcome back to my little piece of paradise known as John Crump News. I will be your host for today, John Crump, and yes, I am still a little bit under the weather. I also am an investigative journalist in addition to being under the weather. If you can do me a big favor and it would make me feel better, like, comment, and subscribe. Today we are brought to you by JSD Supply. JSD Supply is your one-stop shop for everything you need to complete your build, from frames to slides to parts. They have everything that you need. I have another video I want to make, but I've been just so damn sick today that I haven't had the energy to make the video, but I keep on getting blown up on text messages and phone calls and everything else, which is totally fine, about what the new rule says, or the corrected rule says. So let's go ahead and talk about what is going on. GOA has asked the court to enjoin the new rule, basically prevent it from going into effect because the ATF changed some stuff in the past 24 hours. I found it yesterday morning right after it was posted when I was trolling the Federal Registry. Yes, I troll the Federal Registry. I'm kind of weird like that. I guess it's my journalism thing. So let's go ahead and talk about what is in it, because it's not a slam dunk that the judge will enjoin it for the changes. The changes aren't earth shattering, but as always, I'm going to link directly to them if you want to read it yourself. So let's go ahead and talk about what has changed. All right, so I'm going to read it off my computer screen because I really do not feel like printing it out, because I would have to walk upstairs to go to the printer, and I do not want to do that. All right, so let's go ahead and just jump right into it. There's been several different corrections, some grammatical, some formatting, some more significant. For example, they incorrectly labeled a subparagraph with letters instead of Roman numerals. They corrected that, which is not a big deal. Then there was some confusion about the word "and" being pit between handgun grip and another word. The other word, which doesn't list in the correction, was supposed to be an example of a handgun grip, but some people got it mixed up and thought it was two different things. The next one is a little bit significant. It's leaving out the reference to the manufacturer role of people identified as you, and leaving out the words "or remade" in the phrase "manufactured or remade" in the definition of privately made firearms. So that is a little bit big, because it used to just say manufactured, but now it says remanufactured or remade. What's the significance of that? I don't know. But that's one of the reasons why GOA is asking the judge to enjoin the rule, because it's not really clear what that change entails or the impact of that change. So GOA is just saying to the judge, give us some time, enjoin the rule for a little bit of time so we can review this and figure out what the corrections mean. Now we get to another thing. The correction says failing to replace the term firearm with frame or receiver in the last sentence of the definition of importer's or manufacturer's serial number as intended, thus unintentionally broadening requirements to preserve the licensee's name, city, state, whatever it may appear on the fully assembled weapon, instead of the purpose of this provision is to require the preservation of the licensee's name, city, state only on the frame or receiver of such weapon. Basically, what that is saying is they did a whoopsie and brought in the requirement so you would have to serialize like everything. And what they're saying is that you only have to serialize the frame or receiver. It's already said that in our other parts of the rule, but it's just clarifying that because of one of the contradictions that I pointed out very early, and it looks like they are correcting that. Now they get to failing to include a cross-reference to the definition of privately made firearm and subsection, potentially creating inconsistencies between the regulations. You think? You think there could be inconsistencies in this regulation? Really? Really? Yes, there definitely is. They have corrected one, but there's still a multitude of other contradictions in the final rule. So let's go ahead and talk about the final two corrections. Failing to replace a broad reference in subsection to requirements in this part with the specific section reference to the time frame required by subsection for firearms that better identifies and clarifies those requirements for users. They're basically saying that they're just trying to clarify some stuff to make it clearer for users, but they're not really changing anything. They're just making it clearer. And the final one, and in 4 paragraphs, subsection, 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 and subsection, inadvertently indicating that a sear or equivalent component was the primary energized component of a handgun as a result of the placement of the term in relation to each other, also creating confusion for the reader. Basically, they did another oopsie and put something in there that was totally nonsensical, and now they're going back and fixing it. And after that, you just get a bunch of corrections where they actually corrected it down below. If you want to look through those, you are more than welcome to look through those. It will be listed down in the description, so click on it, go through it. If I messed anything up, just let me know down in the comments. I'm open to criticism. I'm really, really sick right now, so this video is not really polished as it should be. COVID sucks. But yeah. With that, I think I'm done for now. I love you very much. Stay ever vigilant. Stay ever free. Oh, by the way, as I was filming this video, another amicus brief came in to the case, and I'm going to pull it up right now just to make sure nothing else has come up before I stop recording. Yes, it's an amicus brief by 17 major cities and prosecutors against gun violence in support of the defendants' opposition to the plaintiff's motion for a preliminary injunction by prosecutors against gun violence. So, yeah, there's that. It's a bunch of Michael Bloomberg front groups. All right, guys. I love you very much. Stay ever vigilant and stay ever free. Keeping the fight. I am out of here. Time to go get some rest. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to get rest. I'm probably going to write an article and be staring at Pacer all day. But until then, Wolverine's mother...